You are about to cross a threshold, a place where reality shifts and the familiar becomes unrecognizable. Shadows hold secrets, and time bends to reveal the unknown. Welcome to Enigmatorium. Julia has a passion for the past, a collector of forgotten things. Among the cluttered aisles of a thrift store, she has found a lamp, an elegant relic steeped in time, an object passed from one hand to another. But in the Enigmatorium, some things are not merely owned. Some things own you.
The Lamp of Endless Night. Julia had always been drawn to the allure of hidden treasures nestled among the clutter of thrift store shelves. One crisp autumn afternoon, her heart skipped a beat as she stumbled upon a vintage lamp, its brass base bearing the weathered sheen of time, yet retaining an air of elegance with its intricate floral design. The bulb was intact, a rarity, and for a mere $5, she envisioned it casting a warm glow over the pages of her book-filled living room. That evening, as the wind howled and shadows stretched long across her walls, Julia settled into her favorite chair, novel in hand. The lamp bathed the room in a soft, inviting light. But as she turned a page, a faint tapping pricked her senses. Rhythmic, deliberate. She lifted her gaze to the lamp. Inside the bulb, a pale, translucent hand moved, detached from anybody, its fingers pressing lightly against the glass. It hesitated, then curled into a fist before extending once more in a slow, deliberate wave. A chill crept up Julia's spine. She blinked, telling herself it was a trick of the light, a figment of a tired mind. But the tapping persisted, insistent in the stillness of the night. The hand was not just a shadow, it was there, confined within the bulb's glass prison. And it wanted her to see it. Driven by a compulsion she couldn't explain, Julia sought answers. She scoured books on the occult, visited antique dealers, even debated smashing the bulb to free whatever was inside. But something, fear perhaps, or a deeper, inexplicable reverence, held her back. The lamp remained, ever present, its silent inhabitant a companion she could neither abandon nor understand. Years passed, then decades. The lamp remained by her bedside, its glow a constant presence in her twilight years. The tapping never ceased, sometimes barely perceptible, sometimes frantic, and in the quiet moments before sleep, Julia often wondered, did the hand seek escape, or did it simply long for company? When Julia could no longer care for herself, she was moved to a long-term facility. The lamp was left behind, forgotten among her belongings. Distant relatives, uninterested in the relics of a woman they hardly knew, donated it, and so it found its way back to a thrift store shelf, its secrets unspoken. One sunny afternoon, a young couple, Mark and Elise, wandered the aisles of a second-hand shop, seeking to furnish their newly rented apartment. The lamp, with its vintage charm, caught Elise's eye immediately. "It's perfect," she murmured, running a finger along the cool brass. They bought it without a second thought. That first night, as the lamp cast its glow in their living room, a sound emerged, a faint, rhythmic tapping. Elise turned to Mark, brows furrowed. "Did you hear that?" They leaned closer. Inside the bulb, something moved, a pale hand, small thin fingers pressing against the glass. A slow, eerie wave. Mark recoiled. "What the hell is that?" But Elise was mesmerized. She reached out, fingers grazing the bulb's surface. The tapping grew insistent, the hand moving faster as though recognizing her. A silent plea, a beckoning. The lamp flickered. The room plunged into darkness. Mark fumbled for the switch, heart pounding. The bulb buzzed, then flared back to life. Elise was gone. The air was thick with silence, save for one sound. The tapping. Faster now, more urgent. Mark's gaze locked onto the lamp. The hand was still there, but something was different. A second hand had joined it, and as the light pulsed, he realized one of them was Elise's. The lamp had not just held someone captive, it had collected them. And its glow, warm and inviting, had begun its search for the next.
Some objects change hands over time, their history etched into every scratch, every worn corner. Julia kept to the lamp for decades, the tapping a constant companion, but it never took her. Some things choose their owners, and some simply wait.